Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and today let's talk about the 10 or so new releases that I am so excited for and plan on definitely reading in 2025. Let's get into it. So obviously, since these books haven't come out yet, I'll do a little picture up here if I have a picture of the cover so that you guys can get an eye for what it is. A lot of these I'm going to be so for real and honest. I'm reading because I'm obsessed with the author. I don't know a ton about the book, but if I have a little snippet or something to tell you about the book, I will definitely try to do so. But first, let's start off with Adrift in Currents Clean and Clear by Seanan McGuire. This is, of course, the next installment in the Wayward Children series. I think this is the 9th book in the series that's come out, which is crazy. I've been reading these books almost every year. They always come out in January, and I am so excited for this one because I do believe this is a standalone book. I'm very excited to figure out who this is following. If I can find the book of who it's following, I'll put it down here below if you guys do read and follow the series. But yeah, overall, this is always one that I start the year off with. It's usually one of the first books of the year that I read, so the fact that yet another one is coming out for the year, I'm very excited for. Next in January, oh, also that one does come out January 7th. Coming out the 21st of January is, of course, the most anticipated Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. This book needs zero introduction. It is one of the most anticipated reads, I think, on most people's lists for the next year, coming out in 2025. It is a hyped book. And I'm nervous. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. I want to reread Iron Flame again because I just think rereading those books before a new one comes out is just prevalent and important and necessary because there's so many nuances in her books, and I tend to read through them so quickly that I don't always pick up on the important details of them all. So yeah, overall, Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. I'm very hyped for this one, and it's going to be good. I already know. Next, we have another one coming out by TJ Klune. This is The Bones Beneath My Skin. I found out about this one because I was scrolling through Amazon and found the cover pop up on my shelves. I will read everything TJ Klune writes. I love his books. I still actually need to read his release that came out this year, which is the follow-up to, oh my gosh, what is this one called? I have it right here. I'll put the picture of it over here. But yeah, this is basically one of his new releases. I need to actually learn a little bit more about what this one is about, but this one does come out February 4th of 2025. So I will be very highly anticipating this one, and I'm very excited about it. Next, we have one by yet another one of my favorite authors. A lot of the ones on this list are by authors I know, love, and trust, so that is why I tend to add them to my initial list. I will go through and probably do a part 2 to this, just because there's probably more that I could find that I could add to my list. But yeah, for right now, these are like the ones that I will definitely be reading in the first half of the year. But the next one on my list is Immortal by Sue Lynn Tan. This one does also come out at the beginning of the year, January 7th. This is a book that's apparently going to be set following another set of characters, but within the world of her Daughters of the Moon Goddess series, which I'm obsessed with. I finally read Heart of the Sun Warrior this year, which I loved so much, and I also read her little spin-off, which was like the short story collection from within that series. Highly recommend. So yeah, I will definitely be picking up Immortal. I think it follows another set of gods within the world and realm of the Daughter of the Moon Goddess series, which I'm very excited about. And I also think she has something coming out later in the year as well, if I'm not mistaken. So anything she writes, I will definitely be picking up. So I'm excited for that one. And I also plan on getting the UK cover because this is US, UK. I think the UK one's just a little bit better. Okay. Another one that I know everyone's going to read next year, without question, is going to be Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. I also know this is eventually going to become a movie if it's not in the works already, which I'm sure it already is. But this is essentially the Hunger Games, another prequel. This one is going to be following the Hunger Games as it was when Haymitch was a contestant in the games. So I'm actually really excited for this. I think it's going to be really good. I just love the world of the Hunger Games, which is kind of a weird thing to say because it's the Hunger Games, but it's just, I love that she's doing these books to like take us back to that world, but it's a different place and time within the world. I love that she's done that. And yeah, I'm excited to see what they do because I just feel like the movies too that always inevitably end up following these books are just so good. I love the books and the movies, just they do such a good job with them. And yeah, I'm excited to read this one. The Hunger Games books are always really dark and kind of messed up when you really think about them, but overall I'm really excited to read this one, and I know it's going to be on everyone's list. Okay, next, let's talk about one I actually really don't know anything about other than it's beautiful. Let's talk about this one. This one is Firebird by Juliet Cross. This one again was an Amazon scroll through find. I'm just obsessed with the sprayed pages these days. I know that's the new thing that everyone's doing in the marketing publishing world. I'm obsessed with it. Give me a million, give me 50 more, whatever that quote is from TikTok. But yeah, this essentially, the main thing that I know about this one is it's dragon themed, and essentially it's set in ancient Rome and dragons rule Rome. And that's all I need to know. If you guys don't know, I love a dragon book more than most. So yeah, I also maybe plan on I was gonna do a dragon series, like reading dragon books when the Iron Flame books came out. I got like halfway through that video and then it just wasn't feeling it, so I scrapped the video. Let me know if that's something you guys are interested in seeing again, if you guys want me to read dragon books along with the newest one in the Empyrean series. If you're down, I'm down. Let me know. But yeah, this is one I'm definitely excited for. I think it's going to be great and it's just beautiful. Okay, next we have, oh, and that one also comes out April 8th. Also in April coming out is The Floating World by Axie O. This is the person who wrote the Girl Who Fell into the Sea book, which I read a couple years ago and loved. Also the cover for that book, stunning. Chef's kiss, beautiful. So the Floating World series by Axie O, I don't know too much about it. I'm mainly picking it up because I really loved Axie O's first book, and it's just read like a Studio Ghibli film. And so this one, from what I'm remembering, is like Shadow and Bone vibes from what I'm heard from the teaser, so I'm very excited to read that. And yeah, anything by Axie O, it automatically goes on my list, so we'll learn more about it when it does come out. Next, let's talk about a couple graphic novels that I'm very excited for that are coming out a little bit later in the year. I'll also do an honorable mentions photo at the end of some that I'm just randomly excited about that I don't know too much about, but I'll flash the picture up in case you're interested. But yeah, overall, Castle Swimmer Volume 2 is coming out by Wendy Martin. This comes out June 3rd of next year. I'm very excited about that. I read the first one this year when it came out, and I'm very excited to read the second one. And as well, along with that, there is a couple others that I will flash up here on the screen, a few more that I'm excited about. There's another Lore Olympus that's going to be coming out, which I'm very excited for. I think they're going to be good. Okay, next let's talk about Atmosphere, another one that I know is going to be big on this list because it is by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and she, as we all know, is a very beloved author as well. So I'm hitting the classics, I'm hitting the books I know everyone's gonna read, but there's a couple too in here that I think will be a fun time regardless. They're popular for a reason. Like these authors, it's hard for them to miss. So this one comes out June 3rd of next year. I think this one's going to be very good as well. I know it's a love story. I don't know much else about it. Again, a lot of these for me are just kind of auto buys because they're authors that I know can't miss, or it's so hard for them to miss. So I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be really good. And let's talk about the last one on my list. This one is going to be The Enchanted Greenhouse by Sarah Beth Durst. This is the author of, oh, I have it. Where is it? Let me look. Okay, this is the author of The Spell Shop that came out this year. These books, just whoever the artist is for the covers, stunning. Chef's kiss. I actually haven't read this one yet, so I actually don't know if I'm gonna love her books, but I just have a good feeling about them. So this one is The Enchanted Greenhouse. It's gonna be good. I already know. I just have a good feeling about these books. I just think they're gonna be so cute. I'm loving cozy fantasy lately. I think it's gonna be a good time. So yeah, this one is definitely up on my list as well for a good fantasy read, and I think it's going to be fantastic. So yeah, there you have it. There are some of my 10-ish plus books that I'm excited to read in the next coming year. I will definitely do a part 2, maybe even a part 3 to this. If you guys are interested, let me know down in the comments below. Honorable mentions as follows. Like I said, here's a couple more that I'm excited for in the new year. I think they're going to be great. I just have a lot of books I'm really excited to read in the next year. So I'm trying to curb my pre-orders. I'm trying to just order what I know is going to be good, because I still have to read my backlist from what I got from 2024. So yeah, and we're trying to keep our reading stacks down with the amount of books I have on all of my shelves. Will we ever do that? Probably not, but there you go. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm so excited for 2025. I just have this feeling it's going to be a really, really amazing year. And yeah, I hope you guys are excited for it as well. Let me know down in the comments below if there's any books that you're looking forward to reading in 2025. And yeah, we'll talk down in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to see more of my face, and I'll see you guys in the next one.